Yes, thank you.
Please get the door.
And anytime you're ready.
Okay, sounds good. All right, Tracy, we're going to start with something really simple. Need to know what Rotary Club you're a member of and how long you've been a Rotarian.
I am a member of the Beaufort Old Town Rotary, and I've been a member since 2016. I've been a member of Rotary International since about 2015. I was only a new member when I moved down here to Carter County.
So you moved from one club to another. What was that experience like?
Yes, I was reflecting on how the Rotaries in Carteret County are really the best of both worlds, because I moved from a very large urban Rotary club that took up a whole convention center ballroom for lunch every week, and then I moved to Carteret County, where each club has a much smaller membership, but we all act together as a group in our area and in our district. And so in force, we are really a strong group, large group of people. But when I was in the larger club, you rarely got to talk to everyone at each meeting. In fact, you didn't even get to say hello to everyone or even know everyone at each meeting. And at our club in Beaufort Old Town Rotary, I feel like I get to say hi to every single member when I enter the room. I know every member. We work together on our club's fundraising activities, and so it's really the best of both, because we're a large area group, but we get the intimacy and familiarity of a small group.
You are involved every day with people from high school age all the way up to seniors who are taking courses at the college. What is the value of Rotary to people along a wide range of ages?
Well, I think Rotary offers us a code of conduct that I think it rivals. I'm going to start that over. I think Rotary offers a code of conduct that rivals almost any code of conduct in the world with the four-way test. And I keep a copy of the four-way test behind me at work, and I get to refer to it all the time. If we all think about, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? I think that we can relate to one another as human beings and do the right thing. So being at a college where we have students of all ages, lots of different backgrounds and experiences, that four-way test really helps me to build bridges between people who are very different, have different experiences, and are there for different reasons.
Excellent. And the four-way test has come up a lot.
I bet it has.
Yeah, it's amazing how much it influences the lives of Rotarians. I'm very interested in can you relate one experience in Rotary that has really touched your heart or has really tied you to Rotary?
I can think of a few experiences in our Rotary, Beaufort Old Town Rotary, that are so heartwarming to me. One of them is, as club service coordinator, I try to recruit members to do, I'm going to start over. As club service coordinator, I recruit members to serve meals at Hope Mission. Should I mention places or not? Is that okay? Okay, so as club service coordinator, I recruit members to serve meals or bring in donations so that we can make bags for homeless clients of Five Loaves Mission. And a lot of times, because I work long hours during the day, I send emails out through DACDB, P-mail, late at night. And one time I sent an email to the membership at 10 p.m. asking for about 15 volunteers to sign up to contribute to a dinner we were going to provide for Five Loaves Mission. And before I went to sleep that night at about 11:30, all 15 slots were accepted. And it just warmed my heart to think that our Rotarians in our club were responsive to the needs of our local community and so willing to give back.
That's amazing. And if you ever need help, just give me a call too.
Thank
Email
you.
me too.
Thank you.
And I'd like to do that with many clubs.
We also do a fun, I'll start. Beaufort Old Town Rotary does a fundraiser. Our largest fundraiser is selling Christmas trees between Thanksgiving and the first week of December. And the first time I went, I was a new member of the club. I went to this little shed and sat down, and there were Rotarians of different ages laughing, telling stories, and just having a great time together, interacting with the people coming to buy trees. It felt like home and family.
Hang on 1 second. I'm going to make one small adjustment.
Okay.
My duct tape is making an appearance.
Uh-oh. You can edit that stuff out, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing. The glory of this is, yes,
Yeah.
if you want to start over.
Oh, no, I mean, you can edit out the tape. the duct tape.
It's possible.
Yes.
We're good, we're good. This video is going to be hopefully shown to a broad base of people. It will be available in the future. It'll be used with young people, with children, with older people, perhaps around the country or maybe around the world. It is going to be a real asset. If you had one thing that you wanted to say to the people watching this about Rotary, what would that be?
Rotary connects generations. My mother was from very humble beginnings and was a nurse. She worked her way up to be the CEO of a hospital, and she joined Rotary, not having known anything about Rotary, but was invited to join. She loved the fellowship of being in Rotary and the opportunity to meet other professional women and men and learn from them and share her experiences. So when I had the opportunity to join Rotary, I had heard of it, but I didn't know much about it. And I felt like it was a connection between me and my mother, something that we had done at different times in our lives, but shared an experience and a fellowship. So I think Rotary can connect people from different generations, from different time periods and eras, and also from different locations all around the world, because there's such a common shared interest in humanity and in serving.
Oh, that's excellent. Darnur was here singing the Rotary song because he had sung it with his father.
Oh,
And that's,
oh wow.
He learned Rotary at the knee of his father, singing the Rotary song.
That's really, that's so nice.
You talked about your favorite project. I think one thing you mentioned, and you just tied it in with your mother, but let's pursue it just a little bit more. You're an absolutely wonderful role model for women throughout this community, and I'm sure whoever you touch. How do you feel Rotary, what's the advantage of Rotary for a woman?
Rotary allows women to be the leaders that they are without exception. It doesn't look at whether you're a woman or a man. Our Rotary Club has very strong female leaders, and they get to give, and our membership loves to learn from them and embraces them. So I would say that for me, being a woman in Rotary is a really wonderful, natural experience, because it's professionalism, it's concern for human beings and communities, concern for serving, and women are good caregivers and contributors. So I think it's been a wonderful experience. And this year, the president of Rotary International is a woman. And so I think that she is a role model for many of the women who have strong leadership roles all across the world in Rotary, but beyond Rotary.
You're the first one to bring up, Stephanie. That's excellent. And finally, one thing is we have 100 years of Rotary just about in this county, a firm foundation for everything that you and I are experiencing in Rotary, everything that's being done in the community. What is your vision for Rotary in the next 100 years here in this county?
I hadn't thought of that, Barbara. My vision for Rotary in the next 100 years in Carteret County is that our clubs continue to join hands and work together at least several times a year on projects. And I said earlier I came from a very large club, and there were so many people that we were a force to be reckoned with when there was a project or a need in the community. And if all the clubs in our area in Carteret County join hands and work together, we can move mountains.
Excellent. And that's my vision too, you know that.
Yes.
That's what I've been working on. And the other night was the
A
first
great
step
example.
toward
That was a great example of it, because it's so interesting. We're not a very large county, and so when all of the Rotarians are in that room, we know each other, we work with each other, we grew up together, all of that, and so we are connected. But the smaller groups give us a chance for more intimate relationship building, and actually, I'm glad I joined the Beaufort Old Town Rotary. I'm glad I joined the Beaufort Old Town Rotary because it gave me a chance to get to know my neighbors, because I work in Morehead City and I don't get to see them during the day very much. So making me go out to Beaufort once a week for lunch gives the opportunity to get to know people that I live near and see on the weekends.
That's wonderful. And I'm so glad because having you in the Beaufort Club with that attitude of joining together every once in a while to get together, and the strength of putting all the man and woman power of Rotary behind a project together is awesome. I think you hit it. You
Got
hit
it? Got enough? I am not the most photogenic person, so
I beg to
I'm
differ.
relieved. I'm
I
relieved.
beg to differ. It's one of the reasons why I moved in close.
Yeah, no,